Okay, so after my last video post of my flat tire, I got a comment from a viewer saying to use some Armor-Dilloz. Well, I didn't know what Armor-Dilloz was, so I had to do some research, and apparently there's some tire sealant Armor-Dilloz. And he told me to put some of the blue stuff in, so I got the blue stuff. So here we are. I'm gonna hopefully do this right. There's my tire. So let's take out the valve stem. Let's deflate the tire, huh? I got this thing right here from Armor-Dilloz. Just deflate it, I guess. What I'm supposed to do. Okay, it says to remove the valve core stem, so I'm going to move you guys back a little bit. Okay. Out. Is it gonna come out? What? What? Oh, please don't tell me you got stuck in there. Okay, now how does this come out? Just leave it in there, I guess. Okay, so I'll just that. It says cut off the tip of the bottle. So some scissors. Tip of the bottle. According to the website, according to the dosage, recommended dosage, it says like 4 ounces, so just enough to start it flowing. So let's, all right, right there. Okay, cool. So 4 ounces. I'm just gonna eyeball it, I guess. Go in. I think that's good right there. I hope. Just a little more. 4 ounces, no, it's not. And there. That should be plenty. I think that's 4 ounces. I gotta hope it is. Let's leave it at that. 4 ounces, huh? So this bottle is, well, it doesn't say how much this bottle weighs, so I put, no, there's about that much in there. I think it's like 4 ounces. They're not big holes either, so yeah, I'm gonna be safe just like that. Because it already has sealant in it, supposedly. And then it tells you to, oh, put the core back in there, yes. Screw the core back in. Okay, let's make sure that's tight. It does come out. Huh, cool. Okay. Now guess what we're supposed to do is, I guess, inflate the tire to the correct PSI. So let's do that. To 36 PSI. Okay, there we go. Let's mark this. 36 PSI. Bar, HP and PSI right there. 36. Watch. Okay, there we have it, 36 PSI. Let's take this thing off. Okay. Put our cap back on. And then where it was coming out of. Hope that's gonna work. So it's a couple of rotations. I guess that's it. So hopefully that works. I'm gonna take it for a ride downtown. Hopefully I won't come into any leaks. Right, so that's that. Simple as that, I guess. Or I hope. Alright, talk to you guys later. And as always, keep smiling. Okay, so I took the scooter downtown for a ride, and before I left, I made sure that I was up to 36 PSI. Well, now let's see. What's it now? Oh, so I think I might have lost some air, I'm not sure. I honestly don't think I put enough in there. Oops. Oh, 32 PSI. So I think I'm gonna need to put more sealant in there. I don't think I put enough in there. Before I take out the tool to take out that. Make sure it's up here so the sealant doesn't spew out on me. There you go. There it goes. I guess maybe I should probably let the air out 1st. while I was riding, I mean, there wasn't really any noticeable difference in the quality, I guess, of the ride. So that's a good thing. Just take out this valve core. Unless my one come out, so I'm just gonna leave it right there then. Okay, now let's put some more in there, I guess. Oh. Actually, I'm gonna shake it up a little bit. There are fibers in it, so I'll make sure everything's all mixed up real good. This mount is spewing out on me. Okay, good. Let's shove this thing up here. Actually, I think we didn't put that much in there last time. And let's pour some more in there. That should be good. A good 4 ounces right there, I think. I hope. A little pinch more. There we go. There. Almost a half bottle. That works. Let's put the core back in. Don't over tighten it. Take it out. The cover back on. Now let's turn it around. I can kind of feel it in there a little bit. Make sure it's all nice and coated on the inside. Actually, I think we're supposed to put some air in it first. Like I said last time, I don't know how to change the tire on here, so I'm hoping that this will remedy the situation. So let's put some air in here. Okay. Set at 36. And it has 0, please, yeah, of course. Turn it on. I know this was like let it rotate and whatnot to get moving on the side there, like so. I've also seen a YouTube video guide that has put this Armor-Dilloz in their tire, and what they did was they just turned on the scooter and just let the wheel spin. So I may do that as well too. Well, it's gonna probably end up happening anyways when I ride my scooter. So just for right now. Hopefully that works. Almost a half bottle of this blue sealant in there now. They're tiny holes. I mean, 3 tiny holes. I mean, I would hope that tire sealant would do the trick with these tiny holes that are in here. So, because that thing, I guess, can plug up like 1/4-inch holes. But these are definitely not 1/4-inch holes. These are tiny holes, which I don't understand why the no flat gel that's coated on the inside of the tire didn't catch that and plug it up, since they're so tiny holes. I mean, they're like pin needle holes, looks like. So I don't understand. So hopefully this Armor-Dilloz sealant will work and plug up those holes so I don't have to keep. Alrighty, well, I'll let you guys know what happens after I go for another ride. Alright, until next time, keep smiling. Okay, so here are my final thoughts on the Armor-Dilloz tire sealant. At first, when I used it, I was kind of skeptical, because after I had put it in my tire, I don't think I put enough in there, so that's why when I left and went downtown and then came back, the tire pressure had fallen very drastically. And so I decided to put more in there. And after I put more in there, I took it for another spin, let it sit overnight, and it still was like 10 psi's off. I'm like, what's going on here? And so I filled it back up there, and on a warmer day than I had previously ridden on this thing on the scooter while it was colder. On a warmer day, when I rode it on downtown, and I checked tire pressure when I got down to my friend's house downtown, the tire pressure didn't change at all. So I'm thinking that the Armor-Dilloz, it works. In my opinion, this is my opinion and my assumption, is that Armor-Dilloz works best in the warmer climates and the warmer weather than it does in the colder weather. Because now that it is getting warmer here in Reno, it is actually performing the way I believe it should. And right now, in the past couple of days, I have not had any problems with having to fill my back tire up with air anymore. I set it up to 36 psi, and when I just checked it, it was at 35.5. So there is just a very small little bit of air coming out, because when I do it like the soap test, on the three areas where the holes were, just one of the areas still had just a tiny bit of air coming out of it. So I think it's just going to take just a little bit longer for it to actually work through the tire and fill in wherever the air is being able to be released from. Get inside maybe a little crack or nook or whatever that's inside the tire, and plug it up. So I'm going to be taking it out for a ride again today, and since it is a very nice day out today and it's a lot warmer, I'm going to take it out and take it for a spin, and everything should be good. So Armor-Dilloz, I'm going to say yes, Armor-Dilloz did work. And so I'm thumbs up to that. So I greatly appreciate the tip to get this product, and I would recommend it. So till next video, Please keep smiling.